Happy Sunday, everyone. As you see here, little Samantha, she is modeling a 87-year-old bonnet. And it is in mint condition. It's beautiful. And I want you to see the little details. Look at the details in that bonnet. As you all know, I have a vintage shop. And I came across the neatest things. Yeah, it still has the original ties on it, as you can see. And the ties have gotten kind of worn, but 87 years old, you know, the bow is a little, but you can tell it was kept very well. And a lady I know wore this when she was a baby. And it's just gorgeous. And I also came across the neatest things right here. I'm going to be showing you these pieces. I'm so excited. I will be selling some of these pieces in my vintage store. And I'll be right back. Hi everyone, I'm back. And I am going to start showing you guys these pieces. This is the first one. This is also over 87 years old, and it looks to be like a little bathing suit. It's made of cotton, and it has the mesh in the front, and it also has the little solid shorts. It is so adorable. I see things like this today, but not made with this material or the way the mesh is in the front. It's actually mesh, and it has the little crisscross in the back. That's that piece. Now the next piece is hand sewn by her mother, my friend's mother, and as you can see the details, she had embroidered on the end and put the little lace on the bottom of the dress, and then the top is white. It's just plain, then little buttons sewn on to the shoulders. Beautiful, beautiful dress, and it is in really, really good condition for over 87 years old. Now this one here, I'm going to save that for last. This is another dress made by her mom. Nope, saving that for last. I'm sorry, I got them mixed up somehow. Okay, this is another dress made by her mother. Has the little blue embroidered at the top, as you can see that. I hope you guys can see that. It is such an adorable, simple, little white cotton dress. And she also embroidered the end. Can you guys see that? That is awesome. And it feels like it's been made out of a cotton sheet, like some kind of cotton. And it is such a beautiful. And for being as old as they are, the white is still in them. They have a slight yellowing, but for the most part, the white is in them. Now here we have what looks to be like a christening dress. You can see the little embroidered right here that she did, and then she put the little lace stuff up at the top around the neck, and then when you get to the bottom, you also have the lace. Isn't that gorgeous? And I guess this might have been a christening gown or a bath gown. I'm not sure, but she also put the little embroideries on the arms and the little, oh, these are so gorgeous. I love this one. And then here we have a little pink dress, also hand sewn. She embroidered little apples, I believe, and on stitching on the, and then put a little collar. Aren't those gorgeous? And then she cut out a piece, and you can see one part of the bow side is shorter than the other, so that tells you tall tale it was hand sewn. But she put the bow on there. Isn't that just gorgeous? This is such a beautiful, beautiful dress. And then she put a button up here at the top. Isn't that gorgeous, guys? That is so, I mean, for being 87 years old, it's unbelievable. I just love this dress. Now here we have another bath gown, also hand sewn. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see those stitches. You can tell they're hand sewn. This is also 87 years old, and she put the little pink around the top, and she put the pink on the sleeves. Just gorgeous. And this is a bath gown. For when she take her to her bath or take her out, I guess, she would put this on as a little bath gown. Now, if any of you guys are interested in any of the pieces that I'm showing you, just let me know before they go up. Here's another bath gown, cotton gown. She also embroidered, oh come on, focus. Can you guys see that? Beautiful details for the time this was made. She also, I want you guys to see that. I hope you can see that. Look how pretty. She put little dots of thread to give it some design. Isn't that just gorgeous? And it's also a very light cottony material. Just gorgeous, guys. Now here is my favorite. This is a lace gown, see-through. Isn't that gorgeous? And it's just made, I mean, it's got the little lace on the top, and then she sewed it to this see-through. Isn't that just gorgeous, guys? And it's in mint condition. And you can see here where she stitched on the bottom, gave it some little blue, I don't know if that's showing up, it's blue thread to give it some color on the bottom. But this is just a beautiful, beautiful vintage gown for your babies. Now here we have another white one. Like I said, I think white must have been the easiest material to get almost 100 years ago. So here's another one. She did the embroidery on the bottom and the lace, as you can see. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look how beautiful that is. These are just amazing, amazing dresses. I wish you guys could see them up close. I will do another video when they're all hanging, and that way you can see them. Now here's a treat. Her mother finally went to color, purple. And she put the little lace, and I love how she did the back, guys. Look at the back. Put this little thing on the back with the lace, gave it some design. Now this was a Sunday go-to-meeting dress when she got older. And she put the little pocket right there. And this was worn on Sundays or special occasions. And believe me, guys, it's in mint condition. And she put a little bow on the back, a little tie, so she could tie the dress. This is a beautiful, beautiful dress. Now, here's the treat. Her mother also saved her dresses. So this was her mother's dress. This dress is over 100 years old. And look at it. And you can tell that it was handmade. You can tell the material has worn, but to be kept over 100 years old, the collar is made just a little different by her mother, but it looks to be, the material is really thin, but it's in beautiful condition for its age. I mean, really it is, guys. It's so pretty. Now, her mother also mother's mother liked white, because here's one that was made out of it feels to be like a real fine cotton material, and she put her pocket up at the very top of her dress. This is also over 100 years old. Look at the condition she kept it in. And you can see here where it's a little worn. You could probably put an applique there now if you don't want to leave it as is. It's so pretty. And it's got the hem on the bottom. Beautiful dress. Over 100 years. I just can't get over that. And this is another
everyone.
one of
Secret
her
Sam
mother's
here.
dresses.
We are having a secret giveaway.
By the
Write
stitching,
a number
I don't know if
between
you guys
1
can
and
see
100
that.
in the
It was
comments
pulled
below.
by hand
Nothing else. Just
to give
one
it
number
some kind of
between
design
1
100
and
years
100.
ago.
Good
But
luck,
this
everybody.
is also over 100 years old. Just look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm so excited about these pieces. And this is the inside. Wait a minute. I might have it inside out, guys. Hold on. Yes, I think this is the outside. Let me turn it. I had it inside out, guys. No wonder we were seeing the stitching. There we go. But you can see they're still pulled up from where she tried to make it look like a little design in the dress, but this is also over 100 years old. Mint condition. Well, guys, Samantha and I want to thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoyed our vintage dresses, and we want to thank you. And I just love this bonnet. I don't see many babies in these kind of bonnets nowadays, but they were so, so adorable. And I will have more for you guys later on. I hope you enjoyed my vintage dresses. If anyone's interested, please contact me. I will be putting them up for sale soon. Some of them. I'm going to keep some of them for my little ones here. And I will see you all soon. Have a blessed Sunday. Bye-bye. Hey guys, I'm sorry I had to come back. I forgot 3 of the pieces. I'm so mad at myself. This is a little shirt. This is over 100 years old. This was a little shirt made by her mother's mother. I mean, look at she had put the little lace all around the edge of the shirt. No buttons, just like this. She probably wore it over something, maybe like a little jacket. It's also got the embroidered on the sleeves. Oh, look at that. Isn't that something? That is just, vintage, I just love vintage clothing, vintage items. But isn't this adorable little shirt? Just adorable. And this is also over 100 years old. Now, this is her mother's dress, also over 100 years old. The material is, you know, in today's fashion, it would be considered rough. And it has a checkered pattern, greens and yellows, and it has faded over time. I mean, I guess I'd fade too after 100 years. But it's also short-sleeved, just a plain, simple little dress. And it's hemmed at the bottom, of course. You guys can see the hem here. And you can tell it's hand-sewn. Oops, sorry. You can tell it's hand-sewn. Just a cute little checkered dress. 100 years old, guys. Look at that. Now, here's my treat. Right here. They were farmers, her parents. Her mother did make this. This is what she wore when she was like 3 or 4 or 5, somewhere in there. This protected her neck. Look at that. Look at that beautiful bonnet. Oh, and this goes over the back of the neck so she doesn't get a sunburn when they're out in the field or out with her mom. And then she put the little thing on the top and gathered it up. Isn't that a pretty bonnet? Now, as you can see here, this is a tall tale of things being handmade. The one tie is shorter than the other. That's always a tall tale, but that's okay because when you tie it, it looks just as good. But I want to try to get close. Look at the condition this is in. Over 87 years old, and it is in mint condition. Look at that, guys. Wow. It does have a few, like, fade stains on it, but you can't even see them. See, if I put it up in the light, you can't even hardly see them. But you can with the naked eye, but it doesn't take away from the bonnet. It is such a gorgeous bonnet. Okay, guys, thanks again. I am sorry I had to come back. Those were special pieces and I forgot them. And you guys have a happy day.